Good evening, good day, or wherever the hell you are. I'm Matt Wyman.
And I'm Matt Romeo.
And this is
Between Two Matts.
Today, I believe we are going to have a very spoiler.
Game of spoilers.
Game of spoilers. Episode spoiler 2. If you did not hear this, that we are spoiling, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, get it through your heads that we're spoiling.
This is so spoiler-tastic.
Okay, so today we're going to go over our pros and cons of episode 2 of Game of Thrones,
which is titled The Lion and the Rose.
Mm-hmm. So, Wyman, we'll start with you. What was your number one pro of this episode?
My number one pro of this episode is that Joffrey dies. That mother just got beat down. Finally.
His death was also really brutal.
Totally ridiculously brutal. It was so freaking cool. I wanted him because in the books we know that he claws out his throat. I kind of wanted that to happen. Didn't happen, but, you know, I'm going to take it so that where he's writhing in pain and throwing up blood. That's fine.
Yeah, because they did really show, you know, how brutal it was. Like, he was hemorrhaging. He was bleeding out of his eyes. He was bleeding out of his nose. I'm like, damn, this is some brutal stuff.
Yeah, it's not as brutal as the Red Wedding, which is what it needed to be. It needed to be equally and or as brutal.
But it
wasn't.
It was the Purple Wedding.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
All right, I'll go with my pro. My pro of this is the focus given on Jaime Lannister. Like, it is establishing that he cannot function with his left hand. Like, he's having a serious hard time training his left hand. He even says, like, my instincts are all off. So what does he do? He goes and gets Bronn to train him how to fight with his left hand, and everyone knows how Bronn is.
He's pretty awesome.
He's not pretty awesome. He is awesome.
He really is.
You know, he delivers the best one-liners in the show.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a knight now. How'd you get to become that? Killed the right people, I suppose.
and then Oberyn's just chuckling. Yeah, it was a good fight because it showed, you know, that he's clearly struggling fighting with his left hand, and that Bronn is like, I'm going to teach you how to not fight like a knight.
Yeah, I think he does a really good job though, like picking up. Mm-hmm. Like how to fight with his left hand, which, you know, I mean, I guess if you're truly great, that's not that hard. But we dabble, ladies and gentlemen, in a little bit of kendo, but it's non-sanctioned, and we just hit each other with sticks, pretty much.
Yeah, well, professional sticks.
Professional sticks. We professionally hit each other with sticks.
We hit each other professionally with sticks.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay, so do you want to move on to cons?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, what was your number one con of the episode?
We only really saw 4 sides of the story. I know that this was heavily about the the Purple Wedding, mm-hmm. But like I wanted to see more. I know Arya's heading, you know, towards
the Vale.
The Vale, thank you. I couldn't remember it. I know that's happening. I know the war in the north is going on. Mm-hmm. I know that Dany's heading towards Marine, but like I wanted to see some more stuff, yeah. And I felt like it wasn't spaced out properly.
Mm-hmm. Like I think you mentioned that one of the scenes that kind of they really glossed over was Stannis' scene.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be preparing to going and straight up fighting, mm-hmm. in the north, in the wall. And they're just standing on the beach burning people. I'm pretty sure it takes longer to gather a force and get there and win the fight than, you know, I don't know, just burn a bunch of people that might be useful. Oh wait, that was my wife's brother. Burn him.
They wanted to have a barbecue. I wanted to have a barbecue.
But man, I want a barbecue right now.
They were having a nice bonfire on the beach. You know, they're going for their hippie. They're going for the hippie new god kind of thing.
Man. Like there's still a war. Make your presence known. Mm-hmm. You know, you still have a force. send some mercenaries or something like that. Disrupt some stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I think with the war you mentioned that there is a war with the Ironborn still going on.
Right, and the war above the wall. That's the main one. But also, meanwhile, Joffrey, he doesn't know that Joffrey's dead yet, but Joffrey is still, like, king, and he's a monster.
You guys need to get on that.
Come on.
Yeah. My number one con of the episode, I think this is mainly just for the last 2 seasons in general, is they're really glossing over Bran. Like, they made Bran a really big character. Like, just in the first episode of season 1, it's like he's one of the central characters. And clearly he's looking like he's going to have one of the most interesting arcs because of his ability. Like, he's going as far north as about anyone can go.
Right.
And, they're setting up like he's going to be the one to, it looks like he's going to be the one to uncover how to truly defeat the White Walkers.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's essentially going to be the one who contacts the Children of the Forest, and that's how they defeated the White Walkers in the first war.
Well, I haven't read that, so
it's not in that's. Remember Old Nan? She tells them.
Oh yeah.
That's the only way to defeat them is the Children of the Forest.
The Children of the Forest.
Yeah, they're like fairies or something. I don't know.
Or Dragonfire.
Dragon fairies. Can we have dragon fairies?
Dragon fairies. Because remember, he had that premonition of the dragon flying over King's Landing. I was like, oh, that's some awesome foreshadowing there.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Awesome. It was fan-freaking-tacular.
Any other things? I'm real quick. I'm sorry if you had something. I'm totally interrupting. I was really upset with Tywin in this episode. I feel like he didn't really do anything. He was kind of just there.
He just sat there.
Yeah, he just sat there, watched his grandson be a jerk.
And poisoned.
Yeah, and poisoned. He didn't do, he watched people do things.
He gave a nice glare at Tyrion.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, I kind of see because you mentioned, that he was kind of being a jerk, not helping out Tyrion, but he hates Tyrion.
Yeah, but he always he defended him in season 3.
True.
So come on.
True. Okay, well that about wraps it up for our spoiler review of episode 2 of season 4 of Game of Thrones.
All right, and I'm Matt Wyman,
and I'm Matt Romeo.